Hi, everybody. Yes, it's my second time on today. What? Shut up. I have my earrings off, my makeup's not on really, and I'm just kind of sitting here and I'm looking at everything I'm packing, and I thought, I'm taking a break. And this is my break. So, what do I want to talk about? Really quickly. Hi. uh, what do I want to talk about really quickly? So, hello. I'm probably not going to be on for a couple days. We get on the plane tomorrow night at 8:30. It's an overnight flight. We don't get in until tomorrow afternoon. And then it's, family. And then Buford this morning decided he was going to have a seizure, scared the living daylights out of my mother-in-law. And so that means Buford doesn't get to do any traveling. He was going to go traveling with Sam for a little bit. But he is on quarantine again just because he likes, I swear, he's like, they're coming home, so I'm going to make myself special. And if you guys haven't met Buford, if you're new to the feed in the last couple months, you'll meet Buford and Odin when we get home, because they're a huge part of, and I can't help it but them be a huge part of everything we do, because if I'm recording and if I'm on live and Odin decides he wants to be involved, there's no way to stop Odin from being involved. He is a huge Great Dane, and his head just comes in out of frame like, what are you doing, Mom? What are you doing? I'm staring at you. So I can't wait to get back to the dogs. And then of course our grandson, we get videos of him all the time. So we can't wait to go see our kids and all of that. And up in Ohio, we're really excited about that. So we will be traveling the next couple days. Tomorrow we do have the healing session coming out with Sam. And I do have appointments tomorrow, so I will be working in the morning and the afternoon tomorrow before our flight, but I will not be able to get on after that until probably Saturday or Sunday. Now, and then after that, I drive from Oklahoma to Ohio and then back to Oklahoma again. So we have a lot of stuff going on. So I'll be on and off, and maybe while I'm driving, although it upsets my husband terribly when I go live. I don't look at questions when I'm driving. But we just talk. You just finished watching Channeling Eric. Have I heard of him? Yeah, I've heard of people channeling Eric. I absolutely have. Yeah, I have. It's amazing how the variety of guides that are out there that want to come through. Linda Winland, where are you in Ohio again? Why cannot remember that? Yeah, you're right. I have life to handle, but we try to make sure we cover all of our bases. So tomorrow, for everybody that is gold and platinum in the membership, Sam's healing session comes out tomorrow, and that one is just really great healing session. I really encourage, if you're not part of the membership, Oklahoma, is that when the wind comes sweeping down the plain? Yeah, right. Oh, you're in Sandusky. That's right. Okay. Actually, if I make it over that way, that's awesome. I have no problem doing that at all. Actually, Donna Bretz and I talk about getting together, and I run all over when I get home, and it's kind of fast. And this time's going to be fast because my mother-in-law has been in Oklahoma the whole time I've been in. I'm golden. The whole time I've been here in Hawaii with Sam. Who else from Ohio? We have a farm, a horse farm in look at me, I'm trying to figure out where I have New Bavaria, Ohio, which is just south of Toledo. Born and raised in Toledo, sadly. It's just a place, it's a really low vibrating place, and it's getting worse as time goes on. So here's what I want to show you guys. This is what I did. Hold on. Wait. Watch. Check it out. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound on that or not. Can you guys hear the sound on that? we have a 15-day free trial membership. Does that mean you don't get healing sessions? Absolutely not. What it means is the 15-day free trials, you get to do the grounding, the sending, protecting. You get to test out. Because we do have some healing sessions loaded up under the silver because we wanted people to have that available to them as well. So the silver level does have interviews and all that stuff. And yeah, Toledo is horrible. My brother owns a marina in Toledo and I just drive through. Did it have music? Did it have music? I can't hear it, so I don't know. I just try to drive through Toledo to get to the marina or my friend Shannon's house and be done with it. And that's what I do. Just get through it. It's very, it's going downhill, sadly. Awesome. I'm glad the sound was there because I put that together a little bit ago, and that is about our giveaway for September. And that is not just within the membership, you guys. That is everybody. Everybody can do that. And what it is, you have a small horse farm and also went to the University of Toledo. Awesome. Okay, where are you in Ohio? I went to UT. So here's the rules for the ghost hunt, the ghost stories, because it's open to everybody. I will be giving away a fairly nice, significant size of smoke gray moonstone. We're in Oklahoma, Pawnee, north of Stillwater. So there's this really beautiful piece of smoke moonstone that's coming, and it will be the prize for whoever gives me Bucky Russ. Bucyrus. I know how to say it. I just pissed off Sam by saying Bucky Russ. I go there when I go through there when I'm on my way to. I go buy the sign for it on my way to Quarter Horse Congress, or if we're heading off for whatever horse excursion in Columbus. We used to have a stud there in Ohio. We stood a stud named Almighty. We actually kind of own Almighty, and that's his name, Almighty, and really amazing stallion that we hope to rebreed a mare to this year. Yes, the energy healings, Brenda. It depends on the silver membership. There's healings on there already under the healings tab. Absolutely. So with the and a lot more stuff comes open after the 15 days, like boom, all because I have to kind of protect the people that have been really investing in this. So, but hi, Ellie Coyle. So here's the way. Here's my mystical life. Here it is, right here. That's the webpage you can find all information on. So here is how the ghost stories goes, you guys. Between now, I need to put that the ending date is September 30th. Between now and September 30th, a 10-minute video of a ghost story. Be cinematic, you guys. There are so many great little Facebook things or Instagram, or I don't even know. There's so many great little ways to tape record a video now, but sitting in front of the fire telling a ghost story is a great way to do it too. I see people sending in Blair Witch Project stuff is what I imagine will probably pop in. I haven't seen anything yet. So be creative, have fun. And the prize at the end of this is this beautiful piece of gray smoke moonstone. When I have it in my hand, you guys will see it because it really is a beautiful piece. Hey, Ellie Coyle. I hope people wear costumes. I hope they put on makeup. You guys, I love to do theatrical makeup. So when I get home, if I can find my makeup, because most of my stuff is missing, because my kids all live in the house and take care of the farm for us, and I don't know where anything is. But I love to do theatrical makeup. And maybe I'll do some zombie makeup or something. I don't know. But I really do encourage you guys to jump on board with this. What's going to happen is okay. So what's going to happen is at the end of the month, at the end of September, ooh, the crow, that'd be cool. At the end of September, I will take all of the entries to the Halloween ghost stories, and I know I love effects, special effects makeup, love it. We have a great store in Tulsa that sells oh, just the perfect stuff. Perfect stuff. Um, so I don't care how you do it. Make it fun. Make it 10 minutes or less. Doesn't have to be 10 minutes. And have some fun with me on this because someone told me they were making it. I hope not. This is going to actually go on My Mystical Life. One day each month we'll put up a different video. Okay, each day on My Mystical Life we'll put up a different ghost story. So what we're doing is sharing ghost stories, really, but I want to be able to give you guys something for taking the effort to do it. So the more cinematic you are, the more fun you are with it. You don't have to be perfect. Please don't expect that at all. Hey Angel, hi my sister. I want you to have fun. I want you to sit around and tell Swamp Man featured My Roddy. Really? Like Swamp Man from years ago? Like the movie? Because I loved that movie. So be cinematic, go out there, have fun. And just, I don't care if you sit around and do it around the campfire. Run around with a flashlight. I don't care. I just want to see you guys out having a good time and recording something and just having some fun. If you go to My Mystical Life, you'll see the ad there. And it's not the ad, it's the videos up there. I'm going to pin it to the top of the post. It has all the rules on it, which are very simple. So very simple. And just check it out there. It's just like 10 minutes, you guys. And please, nothing dangerous. Only one submission per person. So if it's 2 people in a house, 2 people can submit, you know. Anyhow, so let's move on. Okay, so I really hope to see entries coming in. So it will be fun. You have until September 30th. All right, let's see. Jason Momoa was supposed to be Derek Draken. Anything with Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa. So, you know. Okay, let's do this, you guys. If everybody could share one time, because I really don't have it in me to do any more sharing today. If you guys all want to share one time, that'd be fabulous. I am just on for the time. Actually, I'm taking a break from packing because we leave tomorrow. Okay, moving on. No, not one per day. One entry. If you guys did one per day, I want you guys to like have fun and be like, this is a thing, not one per day. I am supposed to be packing. I love that. I love Patricia Rose in the drool. I love that, man. Right. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. You know what today? I think what we're gonna do today is I'm scrolling through, you guys. And while I'm scrolling, I love that you guys are sharing. I really, really appreciate that. You guys have no idea. It just means I've had a couple days where people, I just have felt so blessed. I feel blessed all the time, but I just, the last couple days I felt exceptionally blessed. Hubba, more moa. I am a last minute. No, all the clothes upstairs are packed, but my husband has this issue with crystals, and that whole thing over there is crystals. And I'm like, you're packing that. I'm not doing it. Happy corn moon. Happy full corn moon, you all. Okay, the Halloween is going to be on the blue moon. It's going to be on blue moon, you guys. Blue full moon. How awesome is that? Oh, Diana's making carnitas. Yum. Okay. Moving on. When will you be back on the mainland? Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. We get on a plane at 8:30. We sleep on the plane, and we're heading back. Your old special effects makeup case is now crystal storage. I love that. I love it. Ooh, send me the recipe, please do. Yeah, I love carnitas. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead with this. I actually want to do some mediumship. I'm sorry, only because I have somebody over here and I don't exactly know who it is. So we down with mediumship for just a bit? We down with just a bit of mediumship? And then we'll do Akashic. Yeah, look at me. I'm like, eh. You guys, look, watch. I might have to be finishing packing eventually. What's it gonna do? Go someplace? No, it's not going anywhere. Okay, let's do some mediumship, and we're gonna try and pull this across quickly, efficiently, easily, so that we can move on to Akashic records, because the Akashic records are a thing today. So let's do some mediumship. What is that? Okay, all right, fine. So I'm not starting. No, it's not Elvis. I'm not starting where I thought. So the rules are here, guys. I do. No, not really. I don't think so. I don't think that's a lot. Uh, so, um, so I only want yes, no's, and I don't knows. When you do a yes, please give me validation of what I'm asking about that piece of information. So, if I say purple hat, Aunt Gertie's purple hat, you can say yes, purple hat. Not, just give me the piece of information so I don't get lost in where you're at in the yeses. Okay, yes, no's, I don't knows. I don't want to know anything else. If you think you know who it is, keep it to yourself like a pretty little secret and don't say anything else about it. I just don't want to know, because then I feel like I'm not giving you 100% clean, clear, I don't want to know anything kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and start. And I want to say I have a male energy here. And this person is really emphasizing that he talks about, gosh, he wants to use the word infantry. He wants to use the word infantry. And I feel like he may have, this is such odd information. So he talks about how badly his feet hurt when he marched in infantry and he had flat feet. So I feel like it might have been a hereditary thing where he had flat feet. And as he got older, he moved around less. He had a lot of breathing problems and his legs swelled. So circulatory issues would run in the family as well as heart issues. Can anybody take this man? And he shook. Can anybody take him? Gosh, I don't even know what those uniforms are. I'm wondering if anybody can take him, only because he feels old. Yes to infantry. Can you take the rest of the stuff? That's what I have to be able to know. I have to know if you can take most of that information. So we have a male with heart issues, probably, and it might feel like congestive heart failure just because of the loss of breath. Okay. The infantry, the marching, the heart issues would contribute to leg swelling. So who do we have here on that? We have, Patricia says, legs and infantry. Yes to all clues, Christy Elliott. Okay, yes to flat feet and heart problems. Yes to the swell, legs swell and infantry. This has to be somebody that has passed away. Make sure you understand that it's somebody that has passed away that is trying to come across from the other side to say, hey, hi, how you doing? And I hear old, country western music. And it's not even so that it's so much country western as it is the quality of music. To me, it sounds like George Jones, or that type of situation. Can anybody take all of that? Okay, we're going to continue on, and as we fall off, we'll start to fall off. I also see a red tractor, somebody that farmed eventually in their lifetime. No, don't do that. Um, uh, this person might have created a level of anxiety within the family, had hearing issues. I want to say there was something maybe in the mouth on the left side or something on the left side of the face that felt funky. Like maybe it wouldn't have been something noticed or talked about so much, but it was almost as if there was a sinus issue. Maybe they went an awful lot. I have no idea. I know that is the weirdest piece of evidence you guys are ever going to see. But this is the feeling I get. I feel like my nose is weird and running, and I just need to take care of that. Um, and I really do feel like there's hearing loss on one side. I'm not going to say which side just because I'm horrible at which side it is. But it's the same side that they had a sinus issue on. So I really feel like there was some sort of accident that created some sort of concussion on the head that created this issue, that created um, the drainage, the drainage. And I feel like there are teeth over here that might have a problem. Okay. This person hunted some sort of bird. This person hunted some sort of bird. They were specifically some sort of bird. I almost feel like it's a turkey. Because then I see turkey. I see Thanksgiving after that. We are doing mediumship, you guys. I'm sorry, we're trying to work through something at the moment. So let's see, we're working on that, and then we're going to do Akashic records. I feel jittery. I feel jittery, like this person may have drank either a lot of coffee or had some sort of not to spill everybody else's milk, but may have had some sort of drinking problem or addiction that if they were withdrawn from it, that they would have been jittery. Because my legs want to move. Ooh, restless leg syndrome, where their legs want to move, where they can't get comfortable. Neuropathy. So how many yeses are we in at, you guys? It was some sort of bird. All I know is I hear pull, and I know what they're not. I know they're not skeet hunting. I know they're not skeeting. Okay, they're not skeeting. They're just there's a tracking and a following. So I know it's a bird. It's not a this way. It's an up like this. So there's a lot of information on here already. Neuropathy, blood issues, circulation, heart, breathing issues, probably congestive heart failure, infantry, military. Their legs were very restless. There's a red tractor involved. They did some sort of red farming. There's something involved with breaking ground at some point. And there was bird hunting involved. I feel like there was something with one of the sides of the face. I hate saying which side because I'm horrible at that. And it felt like there was a sinus drainage issue and a hearing loss and maybe something in the mouth. How are we here? All to the face, but the face and the bird. Christy has all yeses. And see, I know that this face thing is important. And actually, that's not my sister; it's my brother-in-law. At this point, he's clarified it's him. And as soon as I read that it was that you were talking about not to the face, the face is important. The face is important. So Christy has all the clues. Christy has all the clues. Okay. All right. So let's move forward with that. Okay. Let's move forward with that. I want to talk about the face. Like as we're talking about this, Christy, my face right here burns. And I'm not quite sure why. Hopefully it makes sense to you. This actually has a burning feeling to it. Like I have a rash. Like this maybe had some sort of I don't know why that is so important. Thank you. Okay. We're talking about change. Also, when I have a burning this feeling on the top of my face, I get, okay. I get, this is Archangel Ezekiel. So, we're going to be talking to Christy Elliott, I'm sure, then on this. Archangel Ezekiel is all about change and oh gosh, this is the wrong message. Gosh, Christy, this is about this. I don't know if he had some sort of concussion to his face, but as soon as I start giving the message that I believe is the message, I was told no. So it has something to do with the face. It has something to do with the face. I don't know if this was concussion or if it was something that is, I don't know. I have no problem telling somebody if I don't know what the message is. I'm trying to figure it out. And actually, it is affecting my skin. I can feel my skin swelling up. I can, it feels like there is a rash. He was a boxer in the army. I feel like I have loose teeth. It's the weirdest feeling, you guys. It's all about this. All about it's about the injury on the face, the problem with the face. It feels like there was some sort of, okay, he had a stroke. Okay, that helps me so much. I'm sorry, I don't ask questions. He had a stroke. Okay, so this would feel, this feels so strange. I mean, it just feels really, really strange. And the infection in his face makes a whole lot of sense. So he's talking about this. This is a piece of validation. This is why he's doing it. So he's like, this is validation. Let's pinpoint, this is who it is. So that's what he's doing. Good for him. Awesome. He's like very on target. Like, nope, we're not going to do things. I gotcha. Thank you. We're not going to do things in half measures. We're going to know exactly what we're doing when we go to do it. And that's what he's saying. Don't do things in half measures. Go all in or don't go at all. Make sure you are going from the beginning to the end in something. And if it doesn't suit you, then delete it and move on to the next thing. Make sure and see, as I'm talking, it's gone. As I'm talking, it's gone. So it really was the weirdest sensation. It felt like as if you got punched in the face. It feels like if you got punched in the face, and it's like bam, and then nothing. Then nothing. So you guys, we all get information differently, and I love that he came across clearly enough to say, Lisa, you ain't right. You ain't right. Pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm trying to tell you. So you get that movie, delete. I get that movie. Go, yeah. So just know that he is saying you are like a progeny of what he wanted to be. Okay, you are what he originally set out to be in life. Your achievements are amazing. So don't take things in half measures. And this is kind of feels like cheating because I talked to Christy yesterday. But this is the message. It's the message. It's amazing when they come from the other side to say, I'm your cheering section. I'm going to help you move forward through the things that you feel are so difficult and create change. I love I love his determination to set things right. I do. Because I could have continued, if he hadn't done that, I could have continued on going, oh, this is Archangel Ezekiel and he's talking about change. And Archangel Ezekiel does talk about change, just like this gentleman is doing. But he wanted you to know the messages from him and not Archangel Ezekiel. So there you go. Okay. Good, really good gentleman to work with. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Akashic Records. I had a couple people ask about Akashic Records. We're going to burn through some Akashic Records and move on from there. And I'm not going to be on a terrible long time because you guys saw how much I still have to pack, and I have to do dishes, and I have to do the laundry. But I enjoy you guys so much more. So you guys win. I win actually because I'm not having to do everything else. I go, I was online. So don't forget, you guys, I'm going to put this up here really quick again, so enjoy the music because it took me a long time to find it. I'm having way too much fun with Canva. So what we're doing is go to mymysticallife.com and you can figure it out. There's the rules are there, and we are looking for 10-minute clips of your ghost stories so we can give you guys something away. We're giving away Smoky Gray Moonstone to the winner. So we're working for 30 videos is what we're looking for, you guys. 30 videos to be able to populate next month with ghost stories on our page. So let's move on and go to Katie Garrity. What we're doing today is we're going to go through some, I don't know if she's still on here. Is she still on here, Katie Garrity? Or is it Katie or Kathy? I might be wrong here. It might be wrong, and I can't see now. It's gone. My feed has like taken off. Okay. My feed is taken off, and I can't find her anymore. So if she's at the bottom, we'll go with her. And not okay. So let's go with I don't see her. Okay. Yeah, Psychic Kids. Are they doing new Psychic Kids? I know it was off. It's with Chip Coffee, and they took it off the air for a long time. Are they doing it again? Okay, so let's do Akashics. I'm going to not go up so far because people do fall off. Ooh, why do I want to go to sleep all of a sudden? Christine Straup, are you here? Christine Straup, are you here? It was a good show, yeah. Oh, look, we have a troll. Look at guys. We have a troll. Johnny Bargo, that's wonderful. The way we work, Johnny, is we don't cast stones at other people because that is a true way to believe in the spirit of love and God and all of that. So here, let me help you off our page. Because that is not loving. And that is how I feel about it. And I don't get these zealots, you guys. Generally, we just get a troll. We don't get a zealot. And that's okay. But I don't like to be judged. And judging, I don't judge anybody else, so I don't expect anybody to judge me, and I mean it. That right there, you can take to the bank every day of the week. I don't get these zealots, you know. So I'm going to take a second and deal with this. I hope everybody's having a great day. Give me a shout out if you plan on sending in a ghost story. I'm just looking for this person. Most relevant, newest. Let's go with newest. Sorry, guys. There we go. Johnny Bargo. And you know, that's the crappy part, is I just allowed them on my feed thinking, nice person. Oh well. We just go with what we go with, don't we? Okay. We don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Okay. Oh, the kids are outside next door. If you hear screaming, it's the kids next door, you guys. Aloha, Trina. I see your frustration at the school. I know you want those students back in there. It has to be difficult to teach and not have your kids there. That has to be difficult. Okay. I hope I blocked him, but if not, he's there and that's his own issue. Be divine. Love and light. Okay. Okay, let's go here. Let's start at the bottom so I know where we're at. Yeah, you have to be on My Mystical Life, you guys. I know, trolls, whatever, you know. And if you're on Lisa Tabbert Fry, I can't see you. Okay, moving on. Let's go. I'm looking. I'm waiting to see who we're supposed to go with. Pam Lowe. So here's what we're doing. We are going to do Akashic Records, which is a record of everything you've ever done, seen, whatever, past, present, future. We don't usually go into future, just an FYI. We just don't, because our guides don't think we need to know about that right now. Your ghost story would be you standing in Times Square. Okay. Okay. So let's do Akashic. These are not going to be long drawn out Akashic records. You guys don't forget. Also, by the way, I have this going on. All of my stuff on My Mystical Life, including soul tapping and Akashic soul awakening, the super deep healing, past life soul retrieval, shamanic soul retrieval into the Akashic records, is available at 25% off at mymysticallife.com. Blah 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 blah. Advertising. Oh, there we go. We're done. Let's move on. Pam Lowe. So we're going to do some Akashic. I'm going to give you as much as you guys want you to know. Also, you guys, if you want to join the membership to be in on the drawing for next month, I did not turn off my phone. You can go to mymysticallife.com, and we are fun people. Okay, Pam Lowe. I definitely have. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Male past life with. I love working in the Akashic. It's like my favorite thing to do. So access is super simple. I'm there all the time. I have a male past life, very puritanistic, like very male, very like very straight-laced guy. But he's talking about how shiny his shoes are. He's not a farmer. He works in the I don't know if he's in the church or if he's in the government there for whatever, and it's a colony here in the United States. But his shoes are very shiny, and he's very proud of that because there's no dirt on them. And he thinks that the people with the dirty shoes, the people that are out working, he's kind of an ass, and I'm sorry. It's just the way it is, you guys. We can't control who we were in past lives. And he just feels like he'll hire them, but he doesn't want to associate with them. He had some rough lessons in that life. There was not a lot of love in that life. And I feel like I actually hear the word shunned, that eventually he did something that got him in trouble. So, that is a lifetime of lessons. I'm absolutely certain, because that is not how you resonate now. And we can't resonate in every single life the exact same way. We have to have diversity to learn our lessons. So just because I tell you about a lifetime that may have sucked doesn't mean that that's the way they all were. So let's move on. Let's move on to Georgina Weira. What's that? Oh, okay, thank you. So this is a lifetime back. It's pretty Renaissance-y feeling, actually. The feeling I get from this, and the first thing they show me is large rats. It's because I always start off with a photograph of what we're going to be talking about, and they're showing me these large rats. And the reason they show me the rats is I'm like, I don't understand what you're trying to show me here or make me understand, because sometimes I pick things up in feeling, and I could feel this woman just getting sick. And she actually passed away from like a plague of some sort that was carried by those rats. She talks about bites as well. Okay, now I understand. Thank you. Because I was trying to figure out why she would have rat bites, why she would stay in one spot and have rat bites on her. And they talk about her having actually been put into a cell. Somebody wasn't able to take care of something in the way that the locals thought she should have, and she was actually put into a cell, and she died in that cell. And I actually can smell the floor. I can smell the floor, and it's kind of disgusting. But this woman actually had a family. I know that she had like 3 children, or she had 4 children. One child died, and then the husband had passed away before as well. And I don't know what happened to her children. I just know that she was extremely worried about them. And, you know, sometimes you guys, it's just not pretty. Old lives can be very unglamorous and very tragic because we didn't have the conveniences we have now. So let's move on. Kim Gary, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, confused about all the pages. We do, you know, there's late bloomers. They're shared out to different pages, but this one is the one. I'm assuming if you comment on late bloomers, I would see it. I'm assuming. I hope so. But the one that I'm not going to see the comments from is Lisa Tabert Fry. Kim Gary. Let's see. Kim Gary, they want to take you back pretty dang far, girl. That's pretty awesome. So as I'm like working on this, and I'm trying to bring together, I always try to bring together gender first, and I know it's a female past life, and as I'm working on trying to flesh out the photograph that I start with, they give me reptiles, and I'm like, what the hell are we talking about here? What is going on? And they're talking about and I actually hear the words mixed history. There's some history that we don't have, right? I do know that. I know that for certain. But they're talking about mixed history. So they're talking about going all the way back to like Paleolithic times, the beginning of the next experiment, the newest experiment, the latest experiment in humanity. Let's put it that way. The latest experiment in humanity. And they're talking about Paleolithic times. They're talking about the dangers in the area. I believe this person lived to be, you know, 30-ish, which seems to be about a right age for that time period. But maybe a little bit older. She seemed like she was decrepit for whatever reason. It wasn't that she would have been what we would think of decrepit, but living a very, very hard life. And I actually can pick up like the flicker of the light on a wall, like of a fire. It doesn't feel like a cave or anything like that. Nothing like we would think of cinema wise, but it feels like against a concrete wall. And I don't know why. Maybe it was just for protection of nobody could get behind you or nothing could get behind you. But I feel like there was a constant threat from the environment. So this was a really, really old past life. And that's pretty interesting because generally when we get those, we know that they are energies that came in to check in to see, are we ready to really take on the human experience, which means generally starseed. That they're like, do we want to do this yet? Are they developed enough for us to do this? Can they think? Can the human brain? Because not the soul. The soul's ready, okay? But the human brain, is it developed enough to actually have a meaningful life where you can take on lessons? So it must have been a trial life kind of thing. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, moving on. Ellie Coyle. Let's do Ellie Coyle's past life because I don't think I've done one for Ellie. I don't know that I should do one for Ellie. As soon as I start to reach into her Akashic records, I get a pushback, Ellie. I get a pushback. Like a serious pushback. Like they push on, you know what I'm talking about, when you get the pushback. That's something you and I need to do together rather than online for your Akashic records. Yeah, we need to do that together instead of online. Ellie, your guide's running interference. You don't hear me say that very often. Like hardly ever. Like I'm trying to kind of sideline across here and go, okay, well, what other information do we have? And I just feel like there's this eh, eh. So I'm not going to poke at that because I've stepped away from the last couple of days of readings with stomach aches from other people. And immediately I got a pushback here and I got a pushback in my stomach, and we're going to hold off on that. We'll do that separately on a personal chat. All right, let's see. Let's go with Lori Spears. I like these. These are fun. The one I'm going to go with is because you actually have a Rolodex that goes. So what they're doing is they're trying to say Lori has a lot of lives, and but the one that they want to talk about is if we were doing a full Akashic record, it would be full of a lot more information. But they're going to give me the moment that really created the lesson in this lifetime, and they're talking about. I hear Russia, but I know it's Siberia. It's in that area. We probably didn't call it Siberia at that time. No man's land. It's a no man, no man. I hear no man, no man. No mad, no mad, and reindeer. I see reindeer. I see like large livestocky kind of animals like that. Uh, but what this particular lifetime is a female lifetime, and I feel like there's a child that's been lost, like not just like lost, but lost in the tundra of wherever the heck they are, and they're searching for this child. But I have to say, I feel like this is horrible, and I'm so sorry. But when it comes across, I never know where one's going when I start, so I'm just going to continue with it. I feel like the animals got to the child before the people did, and that this created a huge lesson in life of how to be protective of those that we love from the environment and keep our kids safe and things like that. Huge amount of guilt went with that. Huge amount of guilt went with that lifetime. So interesting lifetime. Okay, moving on. Trolls do you more good on Facebook than bad. They raise your algorithms. This is true. This is true. The more people comment, the more good algorithm you have. You're totally right. You're totally right. Go figure, right? Okay, let's do Nikki Lewis, and she has good advice. Let's not invite trolls though, you guys. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. All right. So this is interesting, and I know nothing about this, but it's what they're passing across, so we're gonna go with it. And I know this is a male past life. There is a fire aspect to this past life. Uh, this person I actually feel their job was firefighter. I feel like their job was a fire to help put fires out. Okay. In before we had our technology that we have now, like we're moving buckets here. We're moving buckets here. And uh, they're talking about, and I keep seeing that stupid cow. Keep seeing this stupid cow, and I know where they're going with this, so I'm just gonna go with the cow. The cow that kicked over the bucket in Chicago. That's where they're going with this. This was a Chicago individual. Somebody lived in Chicago during the time of the Great Fire and helped put out or worked on the Great Fire, tried to help put out the Great Fire. I feel like this person had a lot of trauma from this. I feel like they saw a lot of horrible things where people were burnt and hurt, and they didn't have the technology that we have now, of course, to take care of these people. So there was a lot of pain and suffering that was going on during this fire. And actually, if you saw me when I first started this, I was like that. It's because I could feel the smoke, the restriction from the smoke, breathing in the smoke. So he had some lasting effects from this huge amount of inhalation that he did affected his lungs, something about the toxins in the air. So, male firefighter, very selfless, very selfless. I do believe he went home after that fire and did not go back to work, was not able to. Moving on. Yep, Georgina Weir, you know what? I know I read for you, and I'm just going to scroll down because I can see that I'm way behind. Georgina, I never remember what I say once I said it, so it just comes in and out. Make sure you watch the replay to catch it. I have no idea what it was. No idea. Yanina says, I have been hung many times in past lives due to practicing witchcraft, which I didn't. I was a healer. I don't like anything around my neck as I feel I'm choking. We do have things like that happen, don't we? Where we just go, I can't handle this, and I'm very much the same way. We can't handle that feeling. That's very, very true. Yeah, turtlenecks, choker. No, put a turtleneck on me. I'm like, Patricia Rose, just a quick question. If you're already aware of your gifts but need an occasional boost, is there a one-on-one tutoring of sorts? Absolutely. I do tutoring all the time. My favorite thing to do is late bloomers tutoring. You can find it at mymysticallife.com, and it's on sale right now. Everything in my services and healing sessions are on sale. There's a 30-minute one and there's a 45-minute one. Or no, there's a 30-minute and an hour. And the reason I do that is because it is my favorite thing to do. I am a teacher by calling, and I love, this is my downtime, you guys. You notice I don't have up here, donate here. And not that I have a problem with anybody else doing that. I think it's wonderful. But this is my downtime to be able to just get on here and have fun with everybody. And then I do my work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are the days that I book appointments for. But this is my downtime, and that's why I just love what I do. But if you are interested in the late bloomers classes, where you just get ongoing classes of, like, what do we have going this month? Schedule, here we are. This is the classes that we have coming up this month. So tomorrow is the Shamanic Apprenticeship started on the 1st, not too late to join that. Today we did the giveaway in the interview with Donna Bretz. That's on the intuitive, it's called the Late Bloomers Intuitive Membership, you guys. It's $11.11 a month to start at the silver level, and it's just, we think it's amazing because it offers education ongoing instead of taking just a small segment. You're getting education each month for like 2 cups of coffee. Tomorrow's the remote healing with Sam. The ice calcite giveaway. We always have an incredible giveaway each month if you're a member, and this is next month's giveaway, the fluorite. The September's giveaway is the fluorite. And then we have the 7th is the Violet Flame class. The 11th is the Intuitive Spotlight with Ellie Coyle. The 14th is the Crystal class with Sam, and that is on fluorite. 28, no, words are so hard. 18th is the guided meditation with Saint Germain. I have to tell you guys, it's off the hook crazy, incredible. I'm sorry. I'm going to brag about it because I'm only the conduit. Every meditation I do is channeled, and that one is straight from Saint Germain, and it's amazing. He's amazing to work with. 21st, Ancient Civilizations. This month we're talking about Atlantis. Last month was Lemuria, and you guys can still see last month's stuff as well. And then the 24th is the question and answers, the Zoom room question and answers. 25th is the member spotlight with Tammy Ammett, our very own Tammy Ammett. 26th is the Shamanic Apprenticeship question and answer, and then the 28th we're stepping into the Akashic calls. That's what we have in 1 month, you guys. I'm not even going to go into October right now because October is like so fun. So yes, but I do private tutoring, and then there's the membership as well. So we try to keep it informative and fun. And give me a shout out, everybody that's a late bloomer. Just to type me an LB. But you can find it at mymysticallife.com under late bloomer. Okay, moving on. Make sure you guys go to My Mystical Life and click like and follow so you know when we're online. I'm glad that makes sense to you, Kim Gary. Let's go with Michelle Schneider. understand. Don't understand. You're a very picky guy, very pushy guy. Because I'm like, I have an image, but I'm not understanding it. Okay, thank you. Um, took me a minute. And negotiation. Uh, so the first thing I have is the picture of Father Christmas, not Santa Claus. Father Christmas. Very specific, very specific. And I'm like, I'm not gonna get on her and tell her she's Santa Claus. I'm not gonna do it. Most of the time, you guys, we are cogs in a machine. We are very rarely the head of the machine. We're not Cleopatra generally. We're not, we are always going to probably be somebody that was creating change behind the scenes. You may find people that give you a bunch of really famous people. It ain't me, because I understand that the world is full of people that move and change things without a big name. That being said, the image that I was given was Santa Claus. First I started with Santa Claus, and I was like, what the hell are we going with here? Father Christmas. Okay, fine, Father Christmas, because we're going back. And um, I was trying to figure out why we were talking about Father Christmas. And this is a male past life, Michelle. This is a male past life, and they're talking about somebody that spread a lot of joy. And this was a man that made toys. And it took me a bit to come to this. Okay, so that's why I was like, I'm struggling on this one. But they started showing me old toys carved from wood and put together with wooden toggles and really old stuff. We're talking like, I mean, actually they're talking more along the lines of 13 and 1400s. And this was somebody that was paid to do things like this for people that had money, for children that were of higher, and this is where the Santa Claus thing comes in. They had more money. The people had more money. They paid this man to make these toys because he was very good at what he did. And they're talking about his wonderful nature and how he absolutely loved to make things that he knew was going to create joy with a child, but he also wanted to be able to give things to children that were less fortunate. So maybe they weren't the most intricate pieces that he made for the other people, but what he took from the scraps of making for the children that had money, or the means, their parents had the means to actually do the exchange and buy things from him, is he took the scraps and he made things for the people in the community, the children in the community. So in a sort, he was kind of like Santa Claus, but they didn't think of him like that. Of course, they just thought of him because it wasn't one day a year. He did it all the time. He did it because he loved kids. It was really a really amazing and gracious and giving lifetime. So yay for you. Yay for you. It's the first that that's a neat one. That's a neat one. I think it's probably going to be one of my favorites. It really is. Okay, moving on. Yeah, she has a guard at the door. It's probably because her guys also know. Ellie and I talk. We'll talk about it later. Maybe not today, Ellie, because I do have to pack sometime. We're going to do Brenda Climo right now. Brenda, we're going to do some really old stuff today. That's so interesting. Right out the gate, man. That is so interesting. So we're going to go to, and I'm just going to give you the visualization that I have. It's a guy, does not have a lot of clothes on. I can tell you that. He's dirty. And the main thing I get from this, like right immediately, is clack, 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 clack. And I'm like, what the hell are we doing? We're starting a fire. We're going back to old Paleolithic stuff today, you guys. We are going back to the beginning of our civilizations, and it's because we are all in survival mode at the moment. We're all in don't touch me, don't come near me. If you sneeze, it's like, oh my gosh, you guys, there's nothing worse than sneezing or coughing in public right now. So we are all in survivor mode. So these are the lives that are coming up. They're like, you got this. You got this. Don't stress about this. Don't stress about that. But this is an older past life, and I want to say that this gentleman I don't know that monogamy was a thing. We're just going to put it that way. He feels like a crowd pollinator. he, I don't know any other way to put this. It's just as if he has a lot of different interests in the neighborhood of where they're at. And I don't know why they're impressing that, but they're like, there was not a whole lot of monogamy going on at that time. It was, oh, look, a pretty girl. So we're talking pretty far back. That's what they're talking about. They're like, it's pretty far back before a major social structure. So we already know that Brenda Climo is an amazing, beautiful soul and a starseed. She's just this great energy. So that's what they're going with. They're right back to the whole, we're checking in to see where we're at on our evolutionary scale, to see if we really want to start coming back into these lives anytime soon. And this is just one of those tester lives, but they're really big on, we are survivors, you guys. We are capable of handling anything thrown our way. We survived this long, and we're going to survive a long time after this. So clack, clack, clack. I hear it. Clack, clack, clack. Okay. Well, fire good. Oh, yes, we're doing past lives. We're doing past lives. You guys don't forget to go over My Mystical Life on Facebook and click follow and like or whatever the heck we do over there. And if you guys want to be in on our membership, we are fun people. And we always have some really great stuff going on, but incredible classes coming up. So you go to My Mystical Life, just check it out. Go look at how pretty the webpage is. I worked really hard on it. But you can go just check it out, and we have a 15-day free trial. So if you don't like it after 14 days, just discount it. Just turn it off. You don't like it after 14 days? At least you know how to ground, center, and protect. Those are the basics that are in that first 15-day trials, you guys. Ground, center, and protect. And I'm looking at something. What's going on here? Huh, okay. All right, I was just checking. I'm here doing my thing. Tammy's, I know what Tammy's talking about. She's here doing her thing. If you guys are on Lisa Tabert Fry, I can't see you. You have to come over here to My Mystical Life. Katya is I'm from Russian Siberia. How awesome. How awesome. I'm fascinated with that area. I think it's a very deep spiritual shamanic area. It just has a deep resonation. Okay. Okay. I'm so far behind. How do I get a full reading of one of these? You go to mymysticallife.com. I actually have Akashic record readings that I do these, and you get the full. We usually go through like 3 lives that you've had in the past lives. Now, this is different than the soul tapping and the Akashic soul awakening. Those are 2 healing services. With those 2 services, what I do is I go into your Akashic halls and I do shamanic work to retrieve fragments that have been left back from trauma. So you hear soul retrieval, soul fragmentation. That is soul tapping. The soul tapping is I bring back up to 7 fragments of trauma from past lives. We talk about the trauma and how we got there and all that good stuff. And I tell you what I found. That's soul tapping. Akashic Soul Awakening, on the other hand, I only do one session of these a week, you guys. They are a kind of thing. I only do one a week because they're a lot of energy. But the Akashic Soul Awakening is I help you step into trance, so you will actually remember everything we have done within this. So you're in trance. I meet you in trance. So we're walking within an out of a cognizant dream. We're walking together hand in hand in a cognizant dream, and we go to your Akashic halls and we do the retrieval where you sit and watch. You don't do any of the healing. You get to sit in your Akashic halls. Like I get to sit you in a chair in the Akashic halls, and you get to reintegrate each of these as after I've done healing on them. You get to talk to the soul fragments. You get to talk to Saint Germain. You get to talk to Archangel Metatron. You get to talk to Archangel Michael, all within trance. And you remember every bit of it. And also, it's just an amazing, deep healing session that I'm always very humbled to do, but bring tissues because it is deep. So you can get the Akashic reading, you can get the soul tapping or the soul awakening. And I'll tell you what, you see the patterns, you guys, between those two healing sessions on what is going on in life now. I don't think I've ever done one that people didn't go, I see that still happening. So it's like a cheat sheet. It's like a cheat sheet to say, now I see what I need to change to create the whole learning experience in this lifetime. Yep. And I got off on a tangent, didn't I? Squirrel. It's okay. Okay. I did not look up QLV Manor. You know what, Teresa Fernandez? As soon as I got off of here, I had a reading, and then I had a tutor session. This is my day off. I had a reading, and then I had a tutor session, but I was okay because it was for a friend of mine. And then my son called with a video for my child, and then the dog had a seizure. I'm just like, my day is gone. What? So I haven't looked it up yet, but I will. I will. Okay. Okay. So did you enjoy? I love my pineapple. Was amazing. Yeah, my pineapple was amazing. But then the second day gave me a stomach ache, so I haven't had any more. That's okay. Okay. Oh God. I'm checking out what some of these people have typed. You can't stand when people touch your shins. It's you could be very much on track. It's funny that you know what, Michelle, we all have ideas of where we've been and all of that. Just because I say one thing, I don't even know. I have no idea when the fire was. I just know there was a fire. So, but the concentration camp can't be that far off. It doesn't, the concentration camps, I've done a couple of them. They're hard Akashic records to bring forward. Let me tell you what, the fear, all those concentration camps are rough Akashic records. There's a lot of Akashic records that are hard, but I find the concentration camps are very difficult to digest and bring in. So you guys, when we do Akashic records, we do it so that we can see where we've been. And I have had a lot of people say, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward. I don't need to know where I've been. And here's the mind blower. It's all happening at the same time. Our thought of time is the only place that time is linear. Time is really just our perception, our illusion, because we have watches. And it's, I don't know, it's just, time is not because we have watches, but it's our illusion. So past, present, and future is happening all at the same time. And we are going to learn the same lessons until we do get them under our belt. That's what we're here for. So if we can get a cheat sheet, I'm all about it. I'm all about the cheat sheet. All right, so let me put this here. Don't forget, you guys, we do have the 15-day free trial to the Late Bloomer Silver. And if you are, well, let me rephrase that. Everybody is an intuitive, okay? If you do not know how to take care of your energy, you should. If you do not know how to take care of your energy, you should. Whether you think you're an intuitive or not, you should know how to ground, center, and protect and make it part of your day. So even if you join because those classes are in there. If you just join the 15 days and cancel after 14 days, at least watch those videos. I don't care. Just Watch those 3 videos, ground, center, and protect, the triad of important stuff, you guys. It's important. So there's more in there than that. There's a lot more in there than that, but that's where we can go. Can you tell me which one is the most beneficial for me? Trina, I wish we had gotten together, girl. I leave tomorrow night. I wish we had gotten together because I'd have done it in person for you. Honestly, Trina, I would say if you're looking for a healing session, I would go with soul tapping, only because you are so busy right now and your brain is a little scattered. Oh, you're talking about the shamanic apprenticeship. Girl, no, there's no question. There's no question. Shamanic. Girl, you're a shaman through and through. Through and through. How often do you guys see me do that? I actually have video. I have people message me all the time. Should I take that shamanic apprenticeship? And I go, that's up to you. I can't tell you yes or no. Trina, I can tell you, you're a shaman through and through. All she needs is the training, girl. All you need. I hadn't scrolled. I hadn't seen down yet. Okay. I really do have people message me, and Sam's like, you handled that really well. I'm like, what am I going to do? Tell somebody, yeah, go spend your money with me. No, that's not what this is about. This is, does that drum beat feel like it resonates with you? If that drum beat resonates with you, that's where you should be, because that is what resonates with our soul. When I'm home this weekend, girl, you know my drum's going to be going. I can't wait to get back to my drum. I have missed it. I wanted it on the beach so bad. Who carries a drum to Hawaii? I will next time I come. I will next time. And but I'll tell you, Trina, the late bloomer classes, if you do the spirit walker level, you get all of the classes and a tutor session and all the late bloomer. So you get it all instead of, because it's either, it starts at, anyways, it's on the webpage. Look at me. I'm a horrible salesman. Yes, it's a personal choice. I can't tell anybody what they need to do. I will tell you guys that while I'm home, I will be working with an animal communicator, recording some of her sessions so that you guys can see how she works, and eventually be offering an animal communication class. Yep. So, the drumming just, I do plan on doing some this weekend. I plan on doing some fireside drumming. I'll be back in a central time zone, and you guys will be able to see it. It'll be after dark. We're going to do some drumming. Definitely. I need it. I need it. So, okay. Everybody, I have to pack because they're making me leave Hawaii. They're not making me. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back. And Trina, when I come back, girl, it's because I have a piece of property. And we're going to do stuff together because I think we could be doing some really amazing stuff together. I want to talk to you anyways because I need help with pronunciations. So everybody go to My Mystical Life. You drum all night. That's awesome. Go to My Mystical Life. Click like and follow. This is where I plan on buying a piece of property here. I need to. I want to make it into a retreat. I want to make it into a very peaceful, calm retreat area. I'm working on the money. I'm manifesting that money. I'm manifesting that money to make it happen. So, but I think there's so much stuff that can be done here, and I'm absolutely serious about bringing ourselves to Hawaii for it's just the energy. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I'm supposed to be here. Okay. All right, everybody. Oh, absolutely. We'll be back here. Okay. I will talk to you guys this weekend. I won't be on again until after we get back to Oklahoma. And I'm excited to get on the plane, but I'm going to bawl like a baby in the airport. So, do we have a class on manifestation? This is an excellent question. We don't, but it's in the making right now. Just sell a kidney. Now I might need them. Just sell a kidney. It's so funny. Sam is in the mix of putting together a manifestation class right now. The manifestation class he's putting together isn't just a little manifestation class. It is what he's been working on with his guides for months. So he is in the process of putting one together. You guys, it's off the hook. If you think his energy healing sessions are crazy great, when he starts to talk about manifestation, it's just amazing. He has manifested so much in his life. I'm just so proud of him. I love him. Okay. You don't get 25K for a testicle? Not joking. Not joking, right? Yeah, I know. Can't give him to give him up. Wait a minute. I have horses. Does this count? We just chuck those things in the pasture. Yeah, the energy. Now you guys don't know way too much, right? Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys. I know it's not a joke, but I don't have any that anybody will give up in our family. Leslie's such a suck up. Look at her. She's so cute. I know, human ones. All right, we're off of here. Oh, y'all, crazy people. You crazy people. It probably is legal. No, I'm not procrastinating. It'll happen. It's gonna happen. It is. So anyhow, all right. Okay, I'm out of here, you guys. The conversation's getting too weird for me. All right, everybody have a great evening. Find joy, feel blessed, all that good stuff. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And we're not talking about this, Erin. That's illegal. You're going to get me tagged by the man, okay? All right. Everybody have a great night. Bye, guys.